I thought I forgot. Well, alright, we're back. I'll go ahead and put my shield down here. And I'm just wanting to kind of share with you what's going on right now. Got several irons in the fire. As I record this is a Sunday afternoon after we've sprung forward. And I'm busy. I'm busier than I'd like to be. Let's just say something that's at the top of my list right now that I'm working on. I'm sharing with you what I'm working on, okay? I've got an issue in my basement. What's the issue in my basement? I've got a sewer lift pump, okay? This sewer lift pump it's gone out on me, and it was encased in, the casing of this pump was like it's like a drainage, like a whistle, like a metal whistle, or something that is I don't know, maybe 1.5 feet, 2 foot wide, and way not deep enough, and the metal is it's made out of metal, and it's all rusted to shit. It's rusted completely to shit. And it caused my pump to go out. Because it's ate some of that metal. Sorry, that car didn't know where the hell they were going. So, what's caused me to have to do is I've had to bust out a bunch of concrete. I had to buy a big basin thing that's actually the code, a new pump, some concrete, or quickcrete, and I've had to dig a whole bunch. And I just happened to do some stuff that I've never done before, because I'm not going to pay the kind of money that it costs to do what they would charge for that. So I'm going to do it myself. Thankfully, in my basement, the sewer on it has not been a priority, because I can use all my stuff upstairs, and it just goes to where my stuff all goes. I've been dumping my clothes washer stuff to my sump pump, which is not ideal, but it's gray water, so that's fine. That's been going on about a month. Secondarily, I've been working on this XR 650L engine that's been real difficult. It took me quite some time to get the flywheel off of it. I've got to split the cases. Part of the piston has come off of it. The cylinder's messed up. I'm going to try to have it re-sleeved. I'm going to try to get it. I got that rebuilt process, and I've also got a WR450 that we're doing a counter shaft on, and all the bottom end and top end rebuild on it. That's came up last week as kind of an emergency deal, because the splines on the counter shaft went out. You may have seen that on the live. If not, check that out. I've posted it. And also we have Link's Garage. We got their engine, and I'm giving you an update on that. There's going to be a ride or two more on that. We're on the S model, by the way, here. Stroker Big Bore with the S wheels, FCR and SM gearing on this thing. But I've got that. As we stand now, I've removed the engine from my bike, and I'm in the process of putting my bike engine back into it. What we've got to do on that bike, or that engine, Link's engine, is I'm going to do a valve clearance check and probably adjustment. Then we're going to package it up and get it ready to take to him, hopefully in the next couple weeks. We will see. I've got the other iron I have in the fire is I got to get the Silverado worked on. Just got some basic maintenance and some DOD delete and all that stuff. Real pain. Stuff that's got to get done. Additionally, it's going to get a oil pump, an oil pickup repair. So I've got a lot of irons in the fire, and on top of normal work stuff, I'm meeting up later on with one of the guys that had the guy that had the knockoff FCR that ended up changing carbs to the Electron Billetron. He's having some issue with the throttle tube. I think he might have switched the throttle tube to a different one, and it's not working right or something like that, but I got to evaluate that. That's kind of a surprise thing today. He's having some issues with the wide open throttle operation as far as having power, but again, that shouldn't be something that is a surprise, because it just seems to be something that's consistent with them. It feels about like 3/4 throttle, and I can't really do anything about it, but and that's unfortunate. I'm not talking trash on them. You know, Electron is an upgrade from the OEM for most purposes. It seems like a lot of people that have an OEM engine seems to get them to rev out pretty good if you're lean enough. But be that as it may. So we're doing a lot of things. I'm going to the gym today. I'm just doing cardio today. I'm trying to, you know, kind of get kind of the soft weight down a little bit. I'm going to weigh more than a lot of people because of just muscle, but I'm trying to get my weight down a little bit, get my waist kind of shrunk down a little bit. So that's a goal at this time for me. So we're doing an extra, what used to not be an extra day of cardio, but I'm doing an extra day of cardio from what I had been doing. Sacrifices some of the time off weekend, but I know it's best for me to do so. What else can I say? Like I say, when we get the engine done, well, I say done, it is done when I have it for Link's Garage, when I have the valve adjustment or valve check done. What I'll be doing with it is I'm going to package it up and I'm going to take it out to him. Wow, there's a lot of sand on here. Let's see, first, second. Let's get a wheelie in here real quick. Even though it's sandy out here. Nice little third gear wheelie in the sand on this road's got a lot of crown to it, so if you saw me turning my bars slightly towards the ditch, that kind of kept me out of wanting to slide over towards that direction. Feels good to get a good wheelie in on a Sunday. Oh, and this bike, you know, the S model is also stroker big bore, as I mentioned earlier. And it's doing quite well. I did an oil change on it. We've got about, let's just say in the neighborhood of 600 miles on it, on the engine. I did a 500-mile oil change on it just here recently. That's why, if you can't see the dash, it's got about 50 miles on this oil change itself. Not bad. I don't know if I mentioned it in one of the videos, but I had a little bit of an oil leak. Had a little bit of an oil leak on the Lynx garage engine at the cam chain tensioner. At the cam chain tensioner, that's where I had it. And the reason why I had that was because I had some gasket that was hiding from me. We'll just say I didn't look, but it was hiding from me. And what happened was it caused the rest of the gasket not to make good contact. So I was having a little weeping. From the cam chain tensioner around where the gasket's at, and the result of that was some confusing oil loss. I don't think this light's going to pick me up. I'm wanting to turn to the left here, so I'm just going to right on red this. Right on red. But I since removed it and replaced it, and also dressed the valve cover gasket area a little bit just in case some was coming from it, but that was not the case. But we'll be redressing that, especially when we do the valve clearance check, and probably a slight adjustment, just a slight adjustment. Wow, how much shit can you put in a yard? It's not Christmas anymore, by the way. Pay attention, people. Yeah, all is well on the S model here, so I'm very happy with that. Well, I think the kids want to see a wheelie real quick here. I'm right behind the police department in Minecraft. Yeah, it's a four-way stop, people. Don't worry. But yep, that's what I've been up to. This is kind of an update. I'm hoping a little Grom or knockoff Grom or something over there. I don't know. It's kind of weird looking. But yeah, I've been busy. I'm still busy. I'd rather not be this busy. But that's the way it goes, and I just got to deal with it. So, oh, real quick, and if you watch to the end, hope you do. My friends at Corey and Nathaniel, Corey and Nate's Power Sports sale are now suppliers for the Barker's exhaust for the DRZs, or I think any bike. So you make sure and give them a check, and they'll give you a good deal on it. So check out Corey and Nate's Power Sports sale on Facebook. Answer the questions, and you'll get in the group, and you're going to be able to purchase one of these Barker's exhausts that are customizable for your bike. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.